It's been a while. Hi guys, welcome to Lee Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am. We are back with Mr. Bryan Wilson of Beach Boys fame. And it's actually not with the Beach Boys, but they're doing a Beach Boys song that was originally meant for a CD that was not finished, which was called Smile. I think it was an abandoned project. It was supposed to come out, I think, in 1967. Then later, Bryan, down the road in 2004, came out with an album called Smile, I believe. I guess it was supposed to be like not a redo, but just him redoing it. I guess that's what Bryan Wilson Presents Smile came out in 2004. It was an unfinished album by the Beach Boys that was abandoned in 67. Revisiting Smile was an intense emotional undertaking for Wilson, as he had been deeply traumatized by the circumstances that originally surrounded the project. It doesn't really say exactly what those circumstances were, but I'm excited to check this out. This is courtesy of our patron, Robert K. Thank you, Robert, for your support. I truly appreciate you, my friend. And I'm glad to be back, because we did side one of Pet Sounds, and then we never came back because no one ever requested them again. So, because I did that one on my own, and it was a kind of a big undertaking, and a little, back then at least. And then not many people watched it, so I didn't really continue with it. But I'm glad to be back, because I really do enjoy them. The stuff that I have heard, and I know that the influence back and forth between the Beatles and such, so the song is called Heroes and Villains. It is performed live. I don't know exactly where. It could either be the Royal Albert Hall in London, or it could be in California. I don't know which one. So let's go. If y'all are not subscribed, please help a brother out. Click that icon right below my face. I would really appreciate it. And leave a like and a comment with another Beach Boys or Bryan Wilson track to do. All right, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Heroes and Villains. Wow. Wow. The harmonies are nuts.
I've been in this town so long and back in the city. I've been taken for a lost and dumb and unknown for a long, long time. Fell in love years ago with an innocent girl from the Spanish and Indian home of the heroes and villains. Once a night, pretty squares and wide, and she was riding the rain of the boat that eventually crossed.
It's got like an Old West vibe. I dig it.
But she's still dancing in the night, unafraid of what a doodle do in a town 40
Marty Robbins? Is that what it was? There's so much going on. Looks like Owen Wilson. Love the shirts, guys. We only got a couple more weeks of the Hawaiian shirts, guys, and then they're gone. It's a shame. So many voices. That's insane.
In the cantina, Margarita keeps the spirit high. There I watched her. She spun around and wound in the warm, her body fanned the flame of her dance. Margarita, don't you know that you're under arrest.
Hey.
Children were raised, you know, they suddenly rise. They started slow, long ago, head to toe, healthy, wealthy, and
This is wild, dude. That 2004 bleach blonde look.
I've been in this town so long to the city. I'm fit with the stuff to ride in the road, and sunny down snuff, I'm alright. By the heroes and
What?
just see what you done. Heroes and villains, just see what you've done.
I'm kind of in shock right now, bro. With the fingers. And the strings and brass, like, this is next level, dude. What a project this must have been. Ah, yeah. Old West. Nah, it's gonna get cut off. Yep. I wish it would keep going. I was so into that. How have I not known about that? That is absolutely incredible. I don't know how many voices. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe like a max of like 10 voices. I'm thinking like 8 probably. And just trying to have the harmonies and like, oh my God, the way that they were like playing off of each other and being like a step down and then just going back and forth. I mean, that was incredible at some points, man. And then when they all came in there for that final push, I guess with like a minute left, maybe 90 seconds left. Oh my God, I'd literally, my arm, the hair just bam, straight up. That was powerful. And you can tell with like the kind of, maybe like the small facial gestures and such, and you can tell that that means something to him, what he's playing. That's not just some other song that he's been playing a million times, which he may have played it a million times, I don't know, but it looked like he had the spark in him still, you know? And 1967 all the way to 2004, that's what, 33, that's 37 years, you know? It's a long time, man, and I know that, of course, they had, like, you know, Pet Sounds, all that's the only one I really, you know, am familiar with, you know, other than whatever I've heard through movies and, you know, such. They're a band that we need to dive into, I think, more. We've done a ton of Beatles, done a lot of the Rolling Stones, The Who. We've done basically every band you can imagine that was big back in the 60s and stuff like that. Well, not every, but you know what I mean. We've hit a lot of the major hitters, you know. That is one of them we haven't hit yet as much as the Beach Boys. You've done like one half of an album side, and that's it, you know. And even that one, no one requested it. I just took it upon myself to do it, you know. And I really enjoyed it, but I just, you know, no one really watched it, so I just never came back to finish it, unfortunately. But maybe now I have to finish it, like 6 months later, you know what I mean? Pet Sounds Part 2, and it's like 7.5 months later. That's hilarious. Man, that was great. But I feel like having the full orchestra and stuff there, or maybe it wasn't a full orchestra, but having like that complement of brass and strings right there. I think when they did come in, they like highlighted and accented that the climax of that certain section right there, and they did come in. It was just in the beginning and the end, basically, is perfect when they came in, man. That was honestly next level. Like I said, that was genius. There were so many sounds, so many different little nooks and crannies of the soundscape, you know, little things happening, little percussion here, little string there, vocals going crazy. I mean, you could listen to that 100 times and probably find something new, you know what I mean? So let me see. Hopefully, so there was a Beach Boys. So they sued him for this, apparently. I guess it's a good thing for Bryan to do. A friend sent me a copy, but I haven't had time to hear it yet because we've been on tour. That was Mike Love. Citing a legal concept of corporate opportunity, mentioned that it possibly infringed on the Beach Boys' intellectual property rights. The group had collectively paid for the 1960s recording sessions and all contributed to work on the original tracks. I would have thought it would have been more honorable to put it together as the Beach Boys. So I guess they're not happy that he went off solo and did it. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but that was track 2 on it. And then when I looked at it, it was like a song from 1967 as well, you know. So I don't know if there's like an original Beach Boys version. I'm guessing there is. For the set list, that was, let's see, where was it at? Full set. So they did a bunch for the, oh wow. So they did all of that? They did 43 listed songs, but they did the entire Smile album and then like a ton other, that's crazy. All right. So this is the Bryan Wilson Band. Bryan Wilson on vocals and keyboards. Scott Bennett on vocals, keyboards, mallets, and guitar. Nelson Bragg on vocals, percussion, whistles, and celery. Very important. Jeffrey Foskett on vocals, guitar, and the hammer. Probin Gregory on vocals, guitar, brass. Jim Hines on drums, saw, mallets. Bob Lysick, bass guitar and guitar. Paul Meritons on the woodwinds, saxophone. Taylor Mills on vocals, the power drill. What the fuck? Darian Sahanja on vocals, keyboards, and mallets. And then Nick Walusko on vocals and guitar. Then there's a whole Stockholm strings and horns. I guess that was the rest of them. There's a lot of people involved in this album, man. That's crazy. I definitely would say, like, yeah, obviously the vocals. I mean, you can't, that was definitely the best thing here, but that one climax at the end, that was incredible, dude. I'm not gonna lie, the whole song was pretty consistent, you know? It was very interesting, but man, that final push there at the end, oh my god, that was incredible. And they had just been building up slowly, little ambient part, bam, hit you real hard, man. That was really, really good. Now I want to hear more, so thank you for that, Robert. That was a great pick. Now I need to hear more Beach Boys, it looks like. Even though this wasn't them, but you know what I mean. When I listen to stuff like this, it always inspires me to, like, you know, do other stuff. So, yeah, I really liked what I heard there. So thank you, Robert. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully y'all enjoyed that. And I will see y'all later. Patreon right there. Yep, that's a picture of it. There's a link in the description. If you join the $15 tier or up, you get one free request a month. Join any of the tiers, you get access to all of our block videos, full album reactions. Is Pet Sounds on YouTube? I think it is. So never mind. Yeah, don't worry about Patreon for Beach Boy stuff. But tons of Beatles stuff, tons of King Crimson, all kinds of the bands. All the block stuff goes on there, and there's tons of block videos. So it's definitely worth it. It's also a patrons only Discord. If you want to come chat, hang out, we'd love to have you. And there's also a PayPal in the description for tips, requests, and anything else. I will see y'all later. I'm out.